Hello there, fellow internet dwellers. This is a video on how to play the rhythm guitar part of a Chuck Berry song or any basic 12-bar blues song. Chuck Berry songs are basically like a boogie woogie, and all of his chord structures are basically a 1-4-5 or a 1-4-5-7. And instead of going over the beginning of how to play like the hook of all of his songs are basically have a similar hook. He has variations in every song, like the I'm not going to go over that today because every song is kind of similar, but everyone is different. But I think the foundation of each one of his songs, outside the hook, is the basic rhythm part. It's a 12-bar blues, and all that means it's 12 bars of 4 beats. And that's 3 measures of 4. Each measure is 4 beats. So, like on Roll Over Beethoven, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4. And just the whole song repeats over and over like that. And what he's playing there, he's playing a 1-4-5-7, so that's an A, D, and an E. The A is the root, the A is the 1, the 4 is D, because if you count up from A, you go A, B, C, D, that's 4. And you count up 5 from A, B, C, D, E, it's E. So you're playing 1-4-5. Or a 1-4-5-7. A 1-4-5-7 means you just have a 7th in there. You add a 7th to the chord and makes it a 7th. And when he's playing, what he's playing in the rhythm part, his right hand is just mostly doing downstrokes. And he's playing that's the rhythm part right there. That's E, F sharp, E, F sharp, G. But he's just doing double, or the 8th notes or 16th. And you're doing the same thing on the D. You're playing the 4 chord. The root of the 4 chord is D, but you're fingering. You can either finger the D like this, where you're barring the bottom 3 strings, or you're fingering like a regular D with your 1, your 2, and your 3 finger there like that. And what he's playing there is A, B, C. So it's and then on the 5 or the 5-7, you got an E chord. You can either play it like, or you can play it up here with the 1 finger barring the A and the D string, which would be B and an E, and you're playing B, C sharp, D, and you're also stroking the open E. So on the whole thing, if you're playing the A, you're stroking the open A, and then you're fingering the E, F sharp, G. Same if you're playing the open D, but then you're fingering. Then when you get up to E, you're playing the open E, then you're playing B, C sharp, D. So it's very, if you're a beginner and you've never done this before, it's going to be very hard. And one of the things I know on an acoustic guitar, it's extremely hard because the strings have a higher action than electric guitar. It's going to be a lot easier to learn this on electric guitar. I learned on acoustic. But one thing to save you some frustration is try to play it higher up on the neck. And like if you watch George Harrison play live to roll over Beethoven, he's doing like, I don't know if I think the Beatles might do the song in D, but I do it in A. But if you're doing an A, you can just do the E, F sharp G. You can do E, F sharp G up here from the 7th, 9th, and 10th fret. Don't finger the 6th string. Leave that muted. Mute it with the tip of your index finger or your number 1 finger. Then when you're going over, when you're at the D, you can do. So you can play A up here, you can play A up here, you can play A there. And I'm sorry, that's not A, that's F sharp. This is A. Depends on the sound you want. But to practice and to get your fingers used to being like this, just downstrokes. I would just sit there for a while, just mute the strings and go like that. Get your right hand used to going like that. Then mute some, then add. One, two, three, four. So, and practice just taking this number 1 finger on the middle 3 strings, the B, the G, and the D string. And your finger will just bend from like the top knuckle in, and you should be able to bar all 3 of those strings. But just sit there like that. As long as you can hold it like that. Press with your thumb. My thumb is back here like this. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think you can, but press with your thumb. It's like you're pinching something. Just hold as long as you can. And then just, if you're just beginning, you're just a beginner, just walk your fingers up like that. You're gonna, like some guys do it like that. Take your 3rd and your 4th finger, your ring and your pinky finger, and and this will help you learn any blues song. Like, you know, before you use me, take a look at yourself. Yourself, say spending my money, you know, that kind of thing. So there you have it. I hope that helped. But I've noticed like a lot of guys around the country don't even know how to play that basic boogie woogie rhythm part on a blues song. Or, you know, even if you're doing it in first position, you're just going to figure out, like if you're playing a G chord, you just gotta find those notes. So that's E. So that's D, E, F, D, E, F. That's for a G. But just find it up here. So there you have it. Hope that helped. And just work on it over and over again. Hold your finger in that position. Try it when you're doing learning bar chords. Just some people bar them with both fingers, but you're going to want to get comfortable just holding the whole thing down with just one finger. It's just a matter of working those muscles, learning the muscle memory, and you'll be all set. Have a good day. Take care. Goodbye.